David Clue was now living in England and finally ready to confront his abuser when he made the call to Abercrombie Golf and Country Club, in New Glasgow, just over 3 years ago. He was looking for Tom Kilgore, who Clue had learned was working as the club's groundskeeper. A friendly voice greeted Clue, and he was happy to connect the caller to Kilgore, who happened to be close by. A decade had elapsed since he was a 15-year-old boy at a Switzerland boarding school and had been sexually assaulted in Kilgore's guest room. The reality hit home, he recalls, upon hearing Kilgore's reassuring voice on the other line. Clue, 26 at the time, froze. He wanted to talk to the man who he had once considered a father figure. "Who is this?" inquired Kilgore. Unable to summon the strength to speak, Clue hung up. Not long after that, on the morning of October 1, 2014, he wrote Kilgore an email. "By now I assume that you'll have realized what I am undertaking," he wrote. "I write to you to confirm that I am pressing charges on you for sexual abuse during the school year of 3 to 4 at College Alpin Beausoleil." To this day Kilgore, who up until recently was living just outside of New Glasgow, has never admitted to the events that played out in a Swiss court this past year. Last May, Kilgore was found guilty of sexual acts with children and sexual coercion and subsequently received a 30-month jail sentence. Because of ailing health and mounting financial debt, Kilgore was not required to attend the trial. The lifelong teacher, who holds a Master of Science degree from Oxford University in England, is appealing the decision. It took 10 years for Clue, who's now employed as an architect assistant in London, England, to press charges. He insists that if Kilgore admitted guilt and pledged to get professional help, he wouldn't have gone to the media with his story. The ordeal forced Clue into therapy and subjected him to years of emotional torment. He says he received no support from College Alpin Beausoleil after he reported the sexual assault in 2004. Kilgore was fired and, according to court documents, returned to New Glasgow the same year. But Clue was able to get through it. He's found a job he loves and a supportive partner. But the memories remain. "For me, it's a story about human tragedy," said Clue, now 30. "I was a kid and terrible things happened to me. For me, it's about how to overcome very difficult, almost traumatic events. It wasn't just what he did. It was the whole psychological game. I felt so humiliated it took me so many years to do anything about it. I want what he did to be recognized, that he did this to me and he does this to people, and that he be held accountable, punished and treated. I would love for him to get treated." Court documents paint a picture of a man who preyed on young boys during his time as director of residence of College Alpin Beausoleil. Like Clue, many of the students had arrived at the school from different countries and were separated from their families. Kilgore had lived on campus, taught and coached different sports at the school. Clue's relationship with Kilgore lasted 3 years.